ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of North Heidelberg TV. And what better way to start off the first episode with the new senior coach of 2014, Stephen Saddington. G'day, Stephen. How are you? How you going? Now, Stephen, I've got the Bible here, mate.
Yep.
And I'd love for you to place your right hand on the Bible. Do you swear to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Most of it.
No worries. Stephen, let's get this interview and this show on the road. Mate, taking over as senior coach is very exciting for you. Can you tell us a bit about your ambitions and your expectations for the year?
Well, guys, it's a good question. Good question to start off with. Basically, to win the flag is all we're after. We've with all the new boys down at the club and stuff like that. Is play good footy, exciting times, and win a flag and go to Division 1 where we should be.
Talking about new boys at the football club, your recruiting this year has been spectacular, I reckon. Can you care to elaborate on that and who you brought in and why you brought them in?
Yeah, well, first of all, we got Mark Lonigan, who I work with. He started his apprenticeship with us, so I was sort of into his ear last year, hopefully trying to get him the season before, but we couldn't. So got into his ear, and he sort of said he had 5 or 6 mates that were looking forward to coming over, and basically went to the pub with them, had a few pots with them, got pretty pissed, and basically from there, signed them up from there.
Now, mate, you've also changed up the assistant coaches.
Yep.
We see that one Ben Belissi has departed the kennel.
Yep.
Now, some people might think that's not a bad thing, but certain people think that there's big shoes to fill there, mate. I know he does. Do you think that it's going to be a big hole losing Belissi?
Canteen-wise it will be. It's a lot of Diet Coke and hot dogs and pies that will be short of. But nah, I really didn't understand much Belissi said, really, to be honest, last year. So we'll need someone else to hold the zone board, and we should be able to move on from there.
And your other assistants, mate,
can I have a glass of water or something, please? If that's not dry. Pretty nervous in here.
I'll see if I can work something out here, mate. Here you go.
Thanks, little fella.
Now, you want to tell us a bit about your assistant coaches and who you brought in?
Yeah, so I've got obviously Dave Cobber. He's going to help out. He's obviously still playing.
It's Big Dave, the captain, isn't it?
Yeah, yep. He's going to be helping out again, and not again. This is his first year, and I've got my mate BJ. He's played at North Park with me, and
he's a bit of a Northern Football League legend, isn't he?
Yeah, he's won a league medal, and he's a pretty good ruckman. A lot of people, I mean, if you had seen us play together, a lot of people say, "Oh, mate, his career." He sort of semi-tapped the ball, and I just went and got it. Made him look a lot better than what he was. So.
Mate, pre-season's been a bit tough and intense compared to the last few years. Now, how do you think pre-season is going, and is there any standouts and people that have to maybe pick it up a little bit?
Pre-season's been good. I think we're fit. You don't know until the games start, but no, a few standouts have probably been Lee Gilbert. He's dominated the running, and he's really probably embarrassed you and Louis a bit, because you used to be leading all the time and you haven't got anywhere near it. Other standouts, probably Taylor. He's turned up. His missus has let him do pre-season this year, so he's another one, and maybe Ryan Suter.
Mate, pretty important question, this next one. How are you, senior coach takes up a lot of time. You get down there on the, so far you're getting down there on the Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and particularly Thursday when you were interviewing players and so forth. And when the AFL season starts, how are you going to juggle North Heidelberg and the so-called resurgence of Richmond Football Club?
Oh. Well, it's pretty hard not to get excited about Richmond. I think we're pretty safe anyway. We'll probably finish top 2. I sort of can't see them losing a game all year, so I'll worry about them in September, but we'll be right, mate.
Mate, a few rumours flying around at the kennel. I've heard it myself.
Sure.
I'm going to ask you, and hopefully you can clear things up for us. Any truth to the rumour of you possibly making a comeback?
None whatsoever.
How come?
Starting to look like Trent.
Actually, funny you say that. Last time we spoke, you were wearing a white t-shirt. It was raining. Sort of something out of a wet t-shirt contest. But we'll keep that to another time. Saddo, if there's anything you can pass down to your players, any piece of information, anything you know, as a player in the league yourself, obviously you played a long time. Is there anything you can pass down to to the players that you're coaching now? Any, is there any single thing you can...
Play hard, party harder, probably.
And Saddo, did you really used to get 35 touches a game?
When I was carrying an injury, it's probably more like 42, 43, but I mean, I never really took count myself, so other people would tell you how good I was.
And you've played against a few blokes down here. Anyone you didn't like playing on? Anyone you actually like playing on?
I used to like playing against Northwest. Ali Assi, is he still playing?
He is, yes.
Yeah, he was probably pretty easy to play on. I used to sort of average 3 or 4 goals a game on him. He used to be able to suck him in. He wasn't the smartest bloke. And I used to be able to sort of wind him up and give away a couple of cheap free kicks, and he was pretty slow, so he was always a good one to play on.
And anyone you didn't like playing on?
No, not really. No.
I mean, it's an honour to take over such a good role. I mean, North Heidelberg's, it's
very serious. It's
something.
Quite nervous.
It's something that you hold, something that plays hold close to your heart, and you've been at the club for a couple of years. Is it an honour for you to take over such a big club?
Yeah, no, it is. Obviously, North were obviously one of the powerhouses when I was growing up, and to see us where we are now is pretty disappointing. And hopefully, it's only a 12-month setup where we're in Division 2, and hopefully next year we're mixing it with the big boys.
All right, well, Saddo, that's the interview done, mate. Thanks for your time, and hopefully, I'm hoping the best for you this season, mates, and all the best.
I don't get to talk about myself anymore.
No, that's it, mate. Interview's done.